thank you so much for watching this video and welcome to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to show you how I make my delicious plantain frittata. I promise you'll be able to make it. It's very simple, so please stay tuned. So amazing people, here are the ingredients that we will need. Some fish. The fish, you can use any type of fish. I use this particular fish and I cooked it with salt, ginger, garlic, onions and pepper. And here is the result. I also used some red, green and yellow pepper, and I also added some onions to it. So please cut your vegetables into smaller pieces. I feel like it's way better when you cut it into smaller pieces because it cooks faster. So amazing people, I added my oil into a pan and I added my onions also, and I fried it for about 1 minute, and I added all my vegetables, my pepperoni, all of them together, because that's the only vegetables I'm going to use. You can also use vegetables like carrots or spinach or cabbage to it. I don't know about cabbage, but yes, I think you can also add cabbage to it, or carrots, or spinach, or any vegetable that you really like. You can add it to it because it's egg at the end of the day. I'm not really sure about tomatoes because tomatoes is very watery. I just haven't really used it before, and I don't know if I recommend it because I really know that adding tomatoes to eggs, it tastes amazing. But if you are going to cook it on the stove, I recommend you don't add any tomatoes. But if you are going to bake it, it's okay because it's way easier for you to bake it instead of cooking it on the stove. With this one, I'm going to cook it on the stove, which I've never really done it, so I'm really excited to know how it's going to turn out. So this is the ripe plantain that I used. So amazing people, I used just one plantain, ripe plantain. It should be ripe so it tastes sweeter. So after I added my fish, I cooked it for about 2 minutes because I didn't really want the vegetables to be very soft since I'm going to cook it in the egg. So I didn't really want it to be very soft, and I added my pepper. You can add like chili powder. I didn't want it to be very spicy, so I didn't add a lot of chili powder, but if you want you can add more. I also added some garlic powder, and I added a little bit of curry because curry is very important in this recipe for me. Why? Because it just gives it this aroma. Adding curry to it really changes the aroma of the vegetables. So you can add anything that you want. You can add rosemary, thyme. I just wanted to keep this particular recipe very simple so that we can all do it. I just added some fish mix, and I added a little bit of salt, and that was it. I kept it very simple. With the eggs, I added 4 eggs, a little bit of Maggi seasoning, salt, pepper and parsley, and I mix it together. And I also added the vegetables that we made earlier with the fish. I added it, and I will add it into a pan. You can bake it in the cake pan if you want, but please make sure you bake it at a very low temperature. Also, the ripe plantain that you fry and put it on, please make sure that it does not really get brown so that when you bake it, it does not get burnt. And gently layer your fried ripe plantain on your egg mix, and you are going to put it on your gas or in your oven. If you want to cook it on your gas, please make sure that you lower your gas so that it will cook nicely and beautifully. And how do you know that your eggs are ready? You have to maybe put a spoon or a fork in it, and when it comes out clean, you know that your food is ready to eat. It was very delicious. It wasn't really spicy or really salty. So thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.